Welcome back to the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here on MLB The Show 20. In the last episode, you saw us sweep the Boston Red Sox, and since then, we went 1 of 2 against the Cincinnati Reds. A heartbreaking 9th inning loss in Game 3 really set the tone there. Tanner Roark had a really strong game. We just lost it in the back end. But I did want to come into our first road trip. That's where we're going to be taking an advantage, and we're actually going to be playing the next game here. As you see, we lose Game 1 to the New York Yankees, unfortunately. But we are still ahead of them in the division, just by a game, I believe. But we are going into Game 2 now, and we will be facing James Paxton, 0-1 on the year in his 1-start, a 1.8 ERA, but that was not enough to get the job done, as Gurriel gets this game going with a leadoff single. Randall Grichuk steps in now following a walk, and he will also draw a walk on the full count, and that'll bring up Vlad Guerrero Jr. with the bases loaded, and he takes a curveball right to the back of the thigh, and that'll plate the first run of the game for Chase Anderson. He is 1-0 on the year with a 4.5 ERA. He lasted 6 innings in his first start, and we want to see how he handles this tough and powerful Yankees lineup. So the first batter of the inning does get on base, and then I believe this is Aaron Judge, the third batter, and he crushes this ball. There was a bad pitch right before where it should have been strike 3 looking. They gave him a ball, and then he punished this one, putting it into the upper deck here in Yankee Stadium. Well, after that short-lived lead, we need to get something going here on offense as we start the top of the second, drawing a walk, and then also Tellez grabs a walk of his own, thus putting runners on first and second for Gurriel as he flies this ball to deep right field, off the middle of the wall. Everyone thought it was going to be caught. They were getting ready to tag. Nevertheless, Bo Bichette comes into the plate, and he hits this ball into shallow right field, and that will plate the second run. And just like that, this ball game is tied 2-2. Grichuk comes in and he smokes one of his own down the left field line. That one's going to get all the way to the wall. We're sending Bichette around from first. He is gunned, no problem, but 2 runs do score on that. As we head now to the bottom of the second, it seems like Anderson was a little bit rattled as he gets another deep fly ball here. Fortunately, we do corral this one shy of the warning track, but then another pop fly here, this one by the center fielder this time. Gurriel is going to end this as he is going to lead us off here in the top of the 4th, and he is going to give this ball a deep ride out to left center field. Does it have enough? It does. That is into the bullpen and bouncing up into the stands. Gurriel Jr.'s 3rd of the year, and that is going to put our lead up to 5-2 here in the top of the 4th. Let's take another look at this ball. Yep, I just love this flight track. It is crushed. You can clearly see that flight angle, that peak. Holy cow. It is now 5-2, and the Yankees are trying to answer with a little bit of a 2-out rally. That single into shallow right center field, followed by another one to right center. This one hit a little harder. This one will go all the way to the wall. Corralled out there. The cut is hit. Do we have enough to get him at home? Of course not. The play is not made. The throw is a little up the line. I don't hate him. It's not a bad play. It's just a little bit of a bad throw. You expect a professional to make that. But then this ball is crushed to the left field line. Does not go out. We make the catch. Chase Anderson, catch your breath, bud. As they now bring in J-Hap. After issuing a walk to the first batter he faced, Drury comes in and he hits this one to deep left center field. I thought they were going to catch it out there, but Giancarlo was unable to make the catch. It went right over his glove, and we get in there safely to third. Runners on second and third with nobody out. And now in comes Jansen, and he chops this to the shortstop. A fake overthrow to first, but then they do get the runner at third. A little miscommunication on the running patterns there, but we do plate one more to extend our lead now to 6-3 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. That one flies by in a breeze, and then we are up again here in the 7th as we check swing, and that'll draw us yet another walk, and that'll do it for J-Hap, as now they bring in Adam Ottavino with a 3-2 count. He gets the chopper. They are going to second. They do go to first, but he is safe. Runners on the corners, 2 outs, and Gurriel comes in and punishes another ball, but unfortunately it is caught out there by the right fielder, thus bringing in Ryan Dahl here, trying to get another hold just so we can bring it on into the back end of our bullpen, as he gets a nice slider forcing Giancarlo Stanton to strike out there. and then Brett Gardner with a rope over to the shortstop, and we will make the throw over, and we will end the inning. We go now to the top of the 8th, where a 2-2 count, and Bo Bichette takes this right up the middle of the field. That's going to land in front of the center fielder, and he is going to be in there for a leadoff single. And then Randall Grichuk is going to get a hold of one, sending this to deep right center. And it has enough to clear the fence. That was about 5 rows up into the right center field bleachers, but he clears them all, and he is having his 3rd home run of the season, and is now 8-3 in this one, top of the 8th. And that was a shot. Trust me, that one's not coming back. And they said see ya, now bringing in Jonathan Holder to make his 3rd appearance on the year, as we have runners on the corner still in the top of the 8th. This ball is lined right to the left fielder. We're sending Vladdy anyway. He gets in there and he is safe. This makes it a 9-3 ball game, as we're going to bring in Jordan Romano. He's an extra bullpen arm. He has his 2nd appearance on the year, but he is going to get pulverized by Aaron Judge. And that one's going to make it a 10-3 ball game, as that is his 2nd of the game. Oh my goodness, 4th of the season. Number 99 made him pay. They ended up working the bases loaded here in the bottom of the 9th, as we left him in to try to get some more just experience. But they do send it in and end up scoring a couple more runs. So we're going to bring in Wilmer Font, another bullpen arm who has some experience in the major leagues. He's a crafty veteran, and he's going to get the strikeout here for the last out of the game. And he does get tallied with a save on that, just because we were up so much and did give up 3 runs. But we are going to take a look here at the box score. We had home run by Gurriel and Grichuk. They're competing for number 1 and 2 on the list. They're tied right now. But we are going to go into game 3 here, check this one out, and we do end up winning the series 2-1, as we had an amazing 11th inning, come from behind. It was pretty awesome. We didn't score any of our runs until the late innings. As for this next series, we're going to be taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. They have kind of been struggling a bit this year, but we are going to be taking on Aaron Nola and Bryce Harper, the huge bat. Even Rhys Hoskins is pretty good this year. He's having a pretty solid season for them. I was checking their stats earlier. But we're going to get things going here in the top of the 1st. Randall Grichuk is going to smoke this ball, but it's going to be extremely high, and the center fielder is going to make that catch. We are going to get a little bit of a 2-out walk here, as Vladdy Guerrero comes in, and he strokes this ball through the 3rd and shortstop gap. That one gets him onto a first base, and with 2 outs and 2 on, Travis Shaw takes a hack at that one. And then Hyun-Jin Ryu, we're going to get a 3rd chance to see him in this series. I just have a really good feeling about him this year, as we're going to be taking on Bryce Harper, as we already issued a hit. We're already going to give up another walk. And then this ball is going to get through the shortstop, and they are sending him home. The throw is up the line, and it is not going to be good. And we go now to the top of the 2nd, and Hernandez takes strike 3, and that is going to be 2 outs now, as Reese McGuire comes in, and he is going to hit this ball to deep right field. Unfortunately, is right at the right fielder, and we are heading now to the bottom of the 2nd, where Ryu is trying to make back for that little 1st inning blunder he had with a strikeout, and then a nice high heat for strike number 2, and then coming back to strike out the side, Aaron Nola, sit down. Following the 2-out walk, Brandon Drury comes in and he hits this ball into shallow center field. Runners are now on 1st and 2nd with 2 away and Vlad Jr. in, but he powers this ball right to the shortstop on the ground. They are going to make the throw over to 1st. Facing Bryce Harper here for a 2nd time now, and we do not walk him. Instead, we get a hard ground out to the 1st baseman. And then we are going to go here to the top of the 4th. Travis Shaw is going to get things going, and he pummels this one into deep right field. It has enough, and that one's going to be gone. Travis Shaw just tied this ball game, his 3rd of the season, a 372-foot shot over the right field wall. That one was perfect timing. Top of the 4th, just what we needed. Hyun-Jin Ryu comes back in on the bottom of the 4th, gets a beautiful double play, and then he comes back and gets a nice ground ball right to the shortstop in the shift, and we make the out. We go ahead and hop into the quick manage here for just the middle half of the innings, and we see Ryu gets himself a single, and then with a sac bunt and a little walk, we actually get him around a score, and that is now the go-ahead run. We are up 2-1, and we punish this ball over into the right field line. That one play is made, and that is a nice one-out single, and now with 2 away, a broken bat shot right up the middle of the field, but they will make a play on this one, and we do go to the bottom half of the inning with Ryan Dahl making his 4th appearance on the year, with going 2.25 ERA. Not too bad, not many guys have scored off him, but he is going to get things going here with a leadoff single, 2 away in the inning. And now the ever-dangerous Bryce Harper comes in, and he fans on this one, his 2nd strikeout of the game, and we are going now to the top of the 9th, where this ball is just punished into the right center field gap. It one-hops the wall, and we are in there safe with a stand-up leadoff double to get the top of the 9th going. And then just when you think it's done, Gurriel smokes this one into the right center field gap as well. The run is coming around to score. They do get him at second. That is all right because we extend our lead now 3-1. Giles comes in now, still not allowing a run in the 3 innings that he has pitched. He is perfect 3 for 3 on his save opportunities, and he is going to look good here as he gets a strikeout swinging on the fastball in the upper 90s, 99 to be exact, and then a beautiful slider in the bottom of the zone for strikeout number 2, and that is another save for him on the year. We take a look here at the box score. Shaw hit his 3rd home run of the year, and Giles gets his 4th save of the year. Ryu gets his 1st win of the year, actually. So that's pretty good for us. We're going to finish this episode off here talking a little bit about what's coming in the next. We do win Game 2 of this series, 5-0. That's exactly what we needed. We're the complete opposite record of them. We're 9-3. We're in a good spot. Next time I check back in with you guys, it is going to be the start of the minor league season. We are going to talk about them just because I love the minor leagues and developing my guys a little bit. I'm going to take care of some scouting here, but just stay tuned because I'm probably going to do one of these every week. Probably like every Friday we're going to drop some. So just stay tuned. Follow me on Twitch while I'm recording. You guys can subscribe for more. Please just let me know what else you want to see. Thanks. Have a good one.